What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Balance of Opinions podcast with your boy Kiki Crush Glass and Manila.
Na Vinci, starve the ego, feed the soul.
And the one and only DJ 44 himself. What's good, my guy?
It's your boy, man. 44 the djing, man. Yo, I'm just living, man. Just happy to be here. You know what it is, man. Beautiful Sunday. You know how I'm rocking, man.
All right, man. We see you doing your thing. You doing the giveaways. You got that get up to 1K so you can do another giveaway. You know what I mean? I've been watching the lives, you know what I'm saying, my guy? I've been peeping the flex.
Love. Respect and love, dude. That's all I need. And just keep pushing. I see you guys doing your thing too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? For people who don't know, DJ 44 is the guy who actually helped me start this podcast. So, you know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, this dream wouldn't be going the way it was going, you know what I mean? Shouts out to my bro who's behind the scenes right now doing all the editing, getting all the themes for us, you know what I'm saying? Just to, and my co-host, you know what I mean? Da Vinci, you know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect. So, you right now, the DJ thing.
Hold on, brother. Show yourself some love too, B. You started this off and you running with it. I gotta give you some props too, brother.
No, listen,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? You gotta show some love. You're doing big things. Hottest podcast in Calgary, out west, gonna be in Canada. Just stay tuned, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even so much I'm not giving myself no credit, but without all these people, all these things coming together, this wouldn't be possible. So I just like to, be humble and let people know, like, yo, listen, this isn't just all me. I'm not the guy doing, you know what I mean? I play my part. Everybody got a role on the team, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, let's get into these questions because we're going to ask you about this because you've been DJing for what, about a year, 2 years now?
Well, actually, I started DJing like 2016 on and off, just trying to build and not really know what I'm doing and just networking. And then I took it really serious in 2020. December 2019, I ended up getting my first laptop. And then it just took off from there. I made my page 2020. And here we are today, a year later.
Okay,
That's what's up.
Vinci, you got the question for him? My bad.
Yeah. No, I just want to ask you, what made the move to becoming a DJ?
No, trust me, that's a crazy question. But yeah, trust me, I ask myself that too. But I have a lot of people where I'm from in Toronto, a lot of people rap, a lot of my friends, close friends are rappers, producers, dancers, ex-dancers, shit like that, right? So I always was around. I could bust a 1-2 dance. I was in the sickest, but and I could rap, but I wasn't the best. I was probably trash compared to the people that's taking it serious. But yeah, so I just, I haven't got time to learn any beats. And I love music, so I just said, let me DJ. I used to always watch the DJs in like all ages. I think you guys have them bunks, they're called out here.
No, they're called all ages. They're called all ages.
Yeah, we used to have
I grew up
ages.
in all age area, yeah.
Yeah. They said you're in all ages, eh?
I used to see some old niggas there. Like, I'm old now, so I used to see the old niggas there. I used to be like, yo, take your old ass home, man. Like, these niggas too young for you, man. You all, you're trying to get them young whippersnappers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But yeah, yeah. So pretty much that's what it is. And sorry for stuttering and shit. I was gonna say something real quick there, but forget that. But yeah, so just getting in, and I love music. And in my building, there was a guy that was doing promotions and renting halls, and he was big in the city. So, and I knew him, but I was always shy to ask him like, what is he doing, how to do it. So I just said, yo, when I grow up, definitely that's one of the things. And I'm pretty sure you guys both listen to DJ drama mixtapes coming up and how we used to talk in the intros, how that used to get you fired up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like drama and all that shit. So drama, DJ Clue, Ransom, those type of guys, like we grew up off of that shit in high school.
Screw,
my niggas.
DJ Screw, if you're a Houston head,
DJ
like that screwed up music, that screw, that chopped and screwed. Every once in a while when you burn it, it's nice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So those guys, I always used to bump them. So I'm saying, yo, I could do this, but I just got to get my money right, my priorities straight, and then boom. So I started getting a little bag, and I I started chipping away on my dream, bro.
Okay. Yo, you want to tilt your camera back a little bit? Because we missed at the top of your head, my guy. I just want to make sure people can see. All right, okay.
I mean, my
Anyways,
bad, my bad, my
no,
bad.
it's okay. I should have told you before. I wasn't sure, but it's all good, man. You know what
I
I mean?
got
You
you,
here?
you know. I gotta
Yeah.
look fresh for the
So,
ladies, you know.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
He is
So,
on point.
yeah,
He
you know what
is
I mean.
on
So,
point.
let me ask you a question. How's the scene been since the quarantine? Like, do you feel like there's more like movement, more room to move, like and do things and collab with people, or was it
I
always
mean,
the same way before and after or before and during the quarantine right now?
like I said, I mean, like I started just a year ago seriously, right? So I was just trying to work on my craft. So in terms of like doing gigs, if that's what you're talking about, I haven't done any gigs, but I know a lot of like DJs that I network through social media and through like link ups and numbers and shit. They're everybody's just trying to build and finesse or improve their social media platform, whether via IG, Facebook, Twitch, you know. But I see from like doing research and stuff, I see like you gotta be able to adapt in terms of revenue. I don't really know. Like I can see there's no clubs in certain countries and areas and cities, right? So I mean, for me personally, networking is even better because not everybody's home and they're on their phones or and they're on social media. So you just gotta shoot your shot, text, send a DM, and see what happens, right? And go from there.
Okay, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your plan for 2021, man? Like, what are you looking forward to? What do you want to achieve?
My personal goal is to put out at least 6 mixes, any type of mixes, genres, just 6 mixes that people can refer to me and say, yo, you heard that 4040 DJ mix? Y'all go check him out, whether it be on Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and I post it on my IG for people to go at. Um, yeah, and then I'm just trying to build my name. I'm actually trying to do a DJ artist thing where I build my brand as a DJ, and eventually I want to start having artists on my songs, and it's my song and featuring certain artists, and trying to just brand as a DJ, maybe build my own podcast one day. You never know where it goes, but as for the goals, I'm just trying to build, network, and just stay consistent in the people's face.
Okay, okay, okay. So here's my last question for you, and then we gonna get into music and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, has there been a support system for an up and coming DJ that you feels out there, or is it wishy washy? Especially like yet again, this quarantine time, right? Like where we're, kind
Yeah.
of regulated to our houses.
I mean, I think that's a good question, but I think personally that question goes to the person dealing with the situation. For me, I'm just like I like to make. If I know someone that knows someone and I could do something and make ends meet or connect people, that's my thing. I could do that. So it's like for DJ, like I don't know, like I network with a DJ from Toronto that came out west, and he pretty much told me like there's certain DJs they won't connect with you because DJs is just like rappers. You want to be the hottest. You want to have an exclusive version of a song, or you want to have the most type of different songs, or not a lot of DJs I notice like want to link up. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they think a lot of people they can't get to, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like so, pretty much like I don't know, like that's a good question though. Like that's all. I could answer that in different ways, but I'll just give you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got something similar to what King was just asking. My advice for you is, you've had a couple years with your foot in the door. As
Mhm.
for a young and up and coming guy that's trying to get his foot in there, what advice could you give them?
Just keep working. I mean, one thing I learned, like I watch a lot of YouTube videos for motivation, and I try to type of people that I can relate to. I'm not gonna, no disrespect, I'm not gonna go YouTube a guy that's in a manager of a certain store. That has nothing to do with me, but I'll YouTube like Nipsey Hussle and type in keep going, and see videos of like I hear him saying like you're gonna have days where you don't feel like doing it. You feel like you're stagnant. You feel like, I'm pretty sure some days on the podcast, sometimes you guys feel like, what are we gonna do next? You're stuck. So, and then you just gotta remember why you're doing it, and just keep going, bro. Like however you can, keep going. Try to do things that people are not doing, and if they're doing it, try to put your own twist to it. Like, so I like to do a lot of collabs. Like this is a collab that I will never mind doing. Like this is always for you guys anytime. So things like that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, for
So
real.
yo, so yo, um, right now, can you give me two hot songs that you think of upcoming artists that everybody should pay attention to?
Okay, the first person I'm gonna say right off the top. I don't know. A lot of people is mixed feelings about this artist. He's out of Toronto. He's making waves, crazy waves in the city. He's top five. Top five. I gotta if you IG him, top five. Do your research. He's making a lot of noise, good or bad. It's up to you to decide. But so he's making a lot of noise. He has a song right now out called what's that song called? Two Cases. Two Cases making a lot of noise in the city. And then another song I'll give you is Presser Attachments. Presser Attachments. That's my dog, out of Toronto, doing big things. He's next up out of Canada, doing big things. He just dropped that Gardner Expressway, so tune into that. That Attachments joint is crazy too, co-signed by DJ Academics too. So yeah, those are two big records, Canadian wise. Yeah, fam.
Yeah, not like what artists are you feeling nowadays?
Right now,
Because yeah, because we all know the industry has changed, man. There's
yeah,
only a few real ones still out there.
yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, that's a good point, but nowadays, even saying real, that word has been changed and reformed and adapted, and you know what I'm saying, to
yes,
the person who's saying it or the person receiving it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, I listen to all music. I'm a DJ upcoming, so and if you give me a DJ, if you give me an artist, or if I hear a song, I always have Shazam on. I'm always on YouTube, Spotify, trying to do. I like up and coming artists because I'm up and coming.
yeah,
So I feel like I can relate to their music. But yeah, I listen to everything, to be honestly. Like even I just became a member of BPM Supreme. It's a site where upcoming DJs or DJs just get their music. You could download unlimited music and shit like that. And I just type in country, pop, jazz, and I just listen. If I like the feel, I download it, because I'm trying to be everywhere. Like, I ain't trying to be in one lane. Obviously, I got to start one lane, but eventually I listen to everything, bro. Everything.
Okay, so you try to be a worldwide DJ.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
trying to, yeah, man. I'm trying to take this big, man, because if I go big, whoever I know goes big with me. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
oh
So,
yeah, for sure, for sure. I feel you on that. Always gotta get back and come back and get the homies, right?
right?
Especially if y'all been getting it out the mud. For sure,
yeah.
for sure. How was your 2020 in the sense of like music selection that you personally would sit down and chief something to and just listen to out of 2020? Because we in 2021 right now. I'm not gonna ask you. It's too early. I need your 2020 now. I need your
Okay,
2020
2020,
songs you ball up to.
little baby was killing the game. Little Baby, artist out of Atlanta, crazy. Little Baby, 4PF. And then I listened to a lot of No Cap out of Alabama, No Cap. Um, I've been put on to some Latino music. There's an artist, female artist called Carol G. She's hard.
Yeah,
Her voice is
yeah,
crazy, B.
yeah.
Her voice is crazy. There's a dancehall artist, female artist. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right, but Moan. She has a nice voice too. She's very recognizable. And then those are if I choose something to do, I try and mix it up. I always have Spotify on random. But my personal favorite is Young Dolph. I fuck with Young Dolph, Big Bills. That's my dog from the sandbox, you know, Big
Yeah.
Bills, and you know, and anybody from my area or who's on my random Spotify list. To be honest with you, but yeah, I'll say those are my artists right now in
Okay,
2020.
go ahead.
You
Go ahead.
you have now checked out homeboy Polo G there.
Polo G is hard. Oh my
Yes.
goodness,
Thank
no
you.
homo.
Yeah,
Polo G
yeah.
is retarded.
Yes.
Polo G, like if you seen his come up, that's what makes the story even more crazier.
Yeah.
And he's actually lyrical, fam. He's not like
Yes.
these rappers out here that's like, yeah, today you're here, today gone tomorrow. Like this guy, he could bump his tracks, like, you know. I do have to say though, a lot of the kids growing up now, like they give a lot of pain and sad music, you know.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's to the heavy drug use or whatever, but you know, for to each
Yeah.
his own, right? But yeah,
No.
Polo G's hard out of Chicago, right? He's hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
He's
see, I
hard.
respect you for that because yeah, he is one of the true, you know, he is real, bro.
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
really, like you said, he's very lyrical. Also, I don't know if you are you big on the UK scene?
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
the homeboy Fredo.
Fredo's hard too. Fredo's hard
Mm,
too.
yeah, yeah.
He
That's
has a
up. You
track
know
called.
what's up.
He has a track now. One of my favorite track called BMT. It stands for Big Man Ting.
Ming Man Tings.
Ting.
Yeah,
Big Man
yeah,
Ting. Yeah, that track hard.
yes,
That
yes.
track
But
hard.
have you checked out the one Daily Duppy?
Daily Duppy, K Coke. I don't know if you're a fan of K Coke. K Coke's a UK pioneer, hard. One of the
K-
generals of the rap shit over there.
Yo, Keiko is a real gangster, bro. He's
Gangster, man.
original, you know. And a lot of
Right?
people don't know Keiko was signed to a Rockefeller, you know.
Yeah, Jay-Z joined for him early. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. But he has a Daily Duppy that just came out less than 24 hours. I was just
Oh,
taking in half of that. So maybe you should take that in when you get a chance.
oh,
He's hard
oh,
too. Yeah,
definitely.
Daily Duppies, I take those in too. Yeah, those are hard. It's a sick platform.
Yeah, man.
For sure, for sure. Also, yo, listen, if y'all watching this right now, what y'all need to do is go to DJ44 Spotify and check out his list, okay? And
Yeah,
get it
yeah,
bumping.
yeah.
And while you at that, you can go ahead and slide out to Balance of Opinions and hit the follow button. It's all easy, nothing hard. It's free, ain't gonna charge you nothing. All right. Also, the Instagram, Balance of Opinions. Check it out. You know what I mean? And the YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please. It helps. Now,
Yeah.
in rap nowadays, we just talk rap. In rap nowadays, do you feel like these rappers have to live mostly what they're rapping about? When you're just sitting down soaking in that music, nothing DJ like, just when you're sitting and soaking in that music. Like, do you feel like it has to be real to an extent? You know what I mean?
I'm laughing because like I just think of rap today, and it's like in terms of that question, like I feel like it resonates with the audience more if you're real about what you're rapping about. For example, King Von, that's how he rose to the top when he was alive. Rest in peace, King Von. You know, he's a Little Dirk's artist out of Chicago, OTF, and he's hard. I'm not sure if you guys know, he got shot outside the club in Atlanta
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff like that, right? So he's one
yeah.
of the he actually raps about what he does. Whereas, like to me, you gotta be as real to some point. You gotta be 100% real because social media is quick. They'll expose your ass, me. You know what I'm saying? And they'll ruin all your brand, everything you work for. So it's better you just from the jump, you just say what you're really on. You know what I'm saying? Don't
But
waste people's time. You know.
but
But
hold on.
nowadays, that's not happening. The opposite is happening, right? Where anybody could be a rapper, and it's like I don't know. There's a lot of passes, excuses, like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
So for me, me and you had a personal discussion earlier in the week,
Yeah.
about a young man, and like I told you, it was like Takashi. That's what I'm on with. A youngin, if it's not proving he's in the streets, he's a civilian. I'm not into that, bro. Because
Mm-hmm.
people are like taking this snitch word and just moving it anywhere and everywhere. He's still a snitch. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying.
Who are you talking about? 6
I'm
9
talking about the youngin that just got blackballed by little Uzi Vert and them because they found out that he told on somebody when he was 13.
I think his
Right?
name is Papa Hunter. Papa Hunter?
Yeah, top 100 or 400 or something like that.
Papa
Like,
Hunter.
yeah, he's 19 now. 3 years later, I haven't listened to his music, so I don't know if he's talking any street ish. But to me, like, what real is definitely rapping what you live in. But I mean, you look at Kendrick Lamar, you look at J. Cole, you look at Drake, you look at a lot of artists, and some of them, if not most of them, are kind of not gang. You know what I mean? Like the ones that are really popping, they've got positive music and negative music. They seem to have a message in their music more than the gangster rap people would say. Is that something that you would agree with?
Uh, it depends, bro. It depends. Like, I would say for the most part, I would agree with that. For the most part, I would agree with it. But I mean, like, it's what resonates. Like, I don't know, like nowadays, fam, like, social media is like the third audience. Like, before you had you, the music, and whoever you listen to the music with, Nowadays, it's like now you got to factor in social media. So it's like, I don't know, like the pop, even like 6 9 like 6 9 obviously he's a write-off, like. But for the kid, it's a crazy situation because he's a 13-year-old kid at the time. From what I know, his mom brought him in. We don't know if he's about the life. The act of snitching, telling on an incident, was done. Well, whether he's a civilian at that time or he's G'd up, people have to think, why is his friend getting shot at?
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying, though?
no.
We
Listen,
don't have the answers, but I'm saying, like, what, like, can it be a random shooting? Like, are you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that kid even getting targeted?
yeah, I definitely, I'm not gonna argue that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
For
know.
me, like, I'm not arguing any of that. I'm just saying, like, there's people out here doing all types of stuff. I'm not gonna get into it. You know what I mean?
No, no,
Snitching.
no. I'm not saying for you to get it. I'm just bringing it up. Like, I don't even know myself, right?
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, like, we really don't know what's going on with anything. I'm just taking it at face value. Do you know what I mean? Because me and you've had this discussion about
Yeah,
Takashi
we did.
enough, like off camera, right? Where it's like, yo,
Yeah.
Takashi. You know what I mean? If he was never about that life and he was a civilian, he pays taxes. He don't deal with those people. He's not in that scenery. If he was to tell on somebody, cool. It's like what Pharrell said. That's why I had to rate Pharrell, because I'm like, can't nobody say Pharrell's a snitch. Pharrell just said, yo, listen, I'm all about that. So if they come, I'm talking. You know what I mean? He's not portraying no gangster shit. He's letting you know way before you even have the idea of something might go awry. He's letting you know, listen, I pay taxes. I'm a citizen. I don't carry guns. I'm not gangster. Can you respect that though? I can, but huh?
I can respect that, but if you want my true answer, I can respect that. But it's like even the way he's saying it, like it invites people to even play around with that. Like I know, like nowadays, like I said, social media it's glorified people's comments, their views, So it's like, yeah, I guess I don't know. Like he's right. He is a tax-paying citizen. It's good that he's telling people he's not about that life. So you know that if you do anything around him, that's on you. You fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. We need more people like that, to be honest with you, who are like that and not hiding it to be G. And then when they get to the station, all your beans spilled. Like if Pharrell's cutting all of that extra shit and saying, "Yo, B, don't do that shit around me, or else I'm just gonna rat on you." But they are in for money. Like, no, I don't want to see nothing around me. You know what
But
I'm saying?
that's the thing though. That's why I can respect it. Because Takashi was like, I'm about it. He's out here in the music. And then when he get pinned now, yeah, he had his reasons. Me and you argued about that. I'm like, yo, I understand his reasons. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm just saying from somebody who, when I first seen him, did not live no, like, there's tons of videos on this guy. he was a square videographer. You know,
So
like
what?
you know what I mean? Like, and
Yo,
he wanted to start rapping, and next thing you know, some guy seen him as a money pot, so he, decided to capitalize. And when shit got real, goes wrong, is when he started snitching.
well, yo, no, I'm sorry. There ain't no excuse for that though. If you gonna
Right?
pick up that
There's no
mental,
excuse,
yeah,
bro.
you're gonna have to roll with it. You know,
Like,
I mean, if
you
you
gotta
gonna
roll
pick
with
it
it.
up, yeah, you gotta roll with it, man. That's just the way it is.
That's
No,
life,
no,
baby.
listen. No, hold on. Let me listen. What I mean, I understand. The man them juke his thing. They
It
tried
don't
juke him
matter.
down. No, listen, just listen. He is a square. Once he realized he had no more protection, who do you think he's going to next?
Let me
He was
ask
a
you a
rat
question.
from the very beginning. Is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question real quick. When you say square, even like the way you're emphasizing it, it's like an excuse because he's a square. My nigga, he's a square that entered into these things. When he was escalating up into his rap gangsterism, he had multiple chances to say he doesn't want to fuck with these guys. Now you want to say man are fucking your baby mom, man are taking your money. Fam, that's part of the game. Big time drug kingpins are in jail right now because of that. And they never ratted. And some of them did rat because I think Nicky Barnes, I think he in that story, he ratted because they were fucking his bitch or something, right?
Yo,
So
listen, what I'm trying to say is he was a rat from the beginning.
no, but not all squares are rats because
No,
there's
I'm
some.
not saying all squares are rats. I'm saying
Mhm.
when you look at him, the reason why I emphasize square is like you knew this guy wouldn't bust a group in a fruit fight. Like he's not gonna fight nobody. Every time you seen him amping, it's because he had people. You heard Tupac say, "You quiet as a mouse when you want deep, but when you with your squad, you loud as hell." He's on the
But how
internet.
much? But sorry, let me interject before I forget. So how much accountability are we passing off to other people around him? At the end of the day,
No,
he
no, no,
is a
hold
man.
on. I'm not
He's a
passing.
man because that's what the main purpose I think from what I'm getting what you're saying is because of his influence is why he does what he does. But how much can we blame the influence? At the end of the day, you're the one that's logging in to your IG live causing your problems, B.
Listen, I'm not trying to expunge him from anything. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying I understand why everything transpired the way it did. I
Yeah.
seen it from the jump. Numerous rappers seen it from the jump. They're like, yo, the man, you
That's
heard
true.
them. You know what I mean? They said, yo, this guy, don't believe this guy. Don't take him serious. You know what I mean? Like, he's not serious. It has nothing to do with the hairstyle or nothing. They just know, like, everybody's seen what you know what I mean? It's well
Yeah.
documented where he came from, how he came up. It was
Yeah.
like, and you expected him not to tell? What about him was gangster? His music right now, it's the kids that are bumping his music. No
I don't
grown
think
adult
nobody's
with
bumping
a
his
good
music.
mind is bumping that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a 1-2 tune from him before he was snitching. Once he started snitching, I just deleted that shit. Okay? That was my
Well,
turn up workout music. That's what I
My
mean by
nigga,
like
he's
realness.
he's not even in my library.
yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I've never listened to this man. I've never heard him. The only time I've heard him is on 50 Cent, Get the Strap, right?
Mhm.
So
So
I'm
you're saying
listening
you
to it.
never heard no songs from him?
No,
Not
I take
even
a,
on the radio? Not even on the radio?
uh, but yeah. So I was listening. First, before that, I saw a picture of this guy. I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I saw a picture. I'm like, nah, man. It's just there ain't nothing
What
real
you
gonna
about
come from
now?
this guy. Yeah, there ain't nothing real gonna come from this guy. So I heard the song, and everybody on the song was killing it. And I heard this guy come at the end, and all he's screaming at the top of his voice, swearing. There ain't no lyrical, there ain't no bars connecting. I was like, ah, and that's it. I cut him off. I don't listen to him, man. I
So
can't.
not even if he comes on the radio, you're turning him off.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And 50 Cent's my boy, and I was kind of upset with 50 Cent because he used to roll with him. He used to,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yo, this shit goes deeper than that though, fam. I don't know if you see the Instagram live. The man said he take snitched out over his son. I don't know if you guys seen that yet.
Well,
I wish I
yeah,
sent it to my bro to pull it up, but I swear you seen that, right, Nigel?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Minji?
Yeah.
He said what? He said what?
He said he'd take Snitch 9 over his son.
Before the rat allegation?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember fully, but I remember him saying it. It was crazy, and Marquise was reacting to it.
Yeah, it was before.
Said some crazy shit.
Oh, before the snitch. Okay, before the snitching.
Oh,
yeah.
before the snitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50's cold though. You know what I mean? Like 50 do people greasy. He's one of my favorite rappers of all time. I still give, I still pay homage to the old ones like ODB and you know what I mean. But like 50, I think 50 was like our Tupac that didn't get killed to an extent. I mean, his first two albums had messages, and then after that, it got too commercial.
I would say DMX.
Yeah, I agree with X.
Okay, yeah. For sure. I can't even hit on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Speaking of rappers, what would be like your all-time favorite rapper?
Like top 5 or a person?
You can go top 5. Or you can give me a person. I'm good with anyone.
My top 5? Okay, I'll give you my all time. Top 5, like, doesn't matter, or top 5 old and top 5 new?
Well, of course you got to include the old too. You can't forget about that.
Okay, so my all time top 5, Biggie.
Oh yeah.
Biggie's number 1, right? Biggie's number 1. I'll say number 2. That's a tough one. Number two. Number 2, I'll say Jadakiss. Okay? Jadakiss number 2. Number 3. Number 3, I'll say Styles P.
Okay.
Styles.
Damn.
Number 4. All-time great, eh? Number 4. Number 4, I have to put, that's a crazy one. I'm juggling 2 names right now.
Hold on.
Number 4, I'll put Pac.
It doesn't have to.
Number 4, I'll put Pac. The reason why I didn't put Pac up top, because I started listening to Pac later on. I was already listening to everybody I said before, continuously, frequently, before I started getting into Pac, So I'll put Pac number 4. And number 5, I have to put Ransom, Duffel Bag Ran, New Jersey.
And that's your all-time greats, or
that's
just greats?
That's my all-time 5, fam.
Straight
spitters.
Yeah.
Spitters.
I was just.
And then I'll give you a 6-man. I'll give you a 6-man. Cameron. That's my guy. Cameron's my guy.
Cameron.
Yeah.
See, Cameron's in my top 10. I can't put him in my top 5 though. I'm sorry.
He's a unicorn. He's number 6 unicorn. I said.
Yeah, uniform. I know. I'm saying he's in my top 10, but he's not close to 5. It's what I'm saying.
You just wanted to say that, eh? You couldn't wait to say that, eh?
Listen, man. Listen. Cameron is one of my favorite rappers. Dipset to the death of me. Okay, I wish they was. You know what I mean? Jim Jones, Joel. You know what I'm saying?
No, but for real though, sorry, King. But for real though, your list is dope, because not many people I ask about their top 5 come up with lists like that. Your list is like real. It's like spitters,
Yeah. I came off with spitters.
Yeah, the only one that's not really was a spitter, he was just a truth, storyteller, was Pac. But you have to put him in there.
Yeah. Can I ask your top 5?
Oh, damn, you put me on the spot now.
Put you on the spot, my guy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Yo, for me, I love the truth. I love the raw when people speak the truth. The reason that's why I just put Pac there. But Pac, Biggie, Big L,
Okay.
right? I love Big L. Shoot. The Jigga Man.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yo, you
I
just
don't really
yo
know about
listen.
that. He's not even top 10 for me, to be honest with you.
Yo, oh, you guys are cold.
He is
So
not
let me
even top
explain.
10.
Let me explain. He done great for rap. You know, he was good for rap, and that's why I put him up there. You know, and his longevity, man, can't go against that. Yeah. So what was that 4?
No, I think you said Pac, Biggie,
Yeah, Big L.
Big L.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 50 Cent and
Okay,
Jay-Z.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's a
you
nice
know
one.
what?
That's a nice
50
one.
Cent goes. 50 Cent goes ahead of Jay-Z.
So Jay-Z's last and 50's fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Crush, what's your top 5, Crush?
Oh, my top 5, I'd have to go Tupac, Biggie, 50, Rakim.
6ix9ine.
What? Hold on, D. Don't be doing that, fam. Don't be doing that, fam. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that.
I love you, fam. No homo. I love you, man.
Don't do that. Don't. See, this is why I got the hat on, because my eyes is mad low. I don't know what this guy's doing. This guy's doing some sneaky shit. You know what I mean? This guy's on some.
You understand? You out here saying you understand?
Yo, listen. You know why I'm saying I understand, right?
I don't know why.
Okay. Let me break this down one more time. All right? One more time. I knew that the youth was a fish from time. And everybody was like, oh, no, he's not going to turn kingfish. And when he turned kingfish, I said, didn't I tell you? My parents said I got a goat mouth. So sometimes I see certain things and they happen. So, yeah, I understand why he did that because I knew exactly what he was going to do.
So
his
for
character,
me,
his demeanor.
So I guess for us, then we didn't know. You're trying to say we believed him?
Not believed him, but yeah, I don't know if y'all seen the train crash at the end. I see the train crash like 30 miles ahead. I'm like, oh, he's a blood now. Okay. Okay. He's yelling Treyway all the time. Okay. He's out here fighting people, recording him saying that he's got hits on people. Okay. Like, come on, B. You know what I mean? The only other person that was sitting out here doing ground like that is Bolger. You know what I mean? That snitch they had over in Boston, okay? Okay, so I already knew what he was, so I understand. That's what I mean by I understand. Like, it's not like I promote it where I'm like, oh, he still had a reason to do it. No, it's I knew what he was gonna do. He is to blame.
So I guess what is your final stance then? Because you understanding it, me taking that in, I'm saying, okay, if you're a person who understands something, I don't know if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. That means you would more agree to them. No?
No. Understanding something doesn't mean I agree with it. It just means I understand the meaning behind why they did what they did or why that happened. I understood the consequence from the action. Do you see what I'm saying? So I knew because he wanted to be out here, yo, bang, bang, shoot him up on social media, that eventually, look at Casanova right now. They're using all this music, DJ Vlad. That's what I'm saying. You see the old
they're using DJ Vlad's interview?
Yep. But this is what I'm saying though, right? You see the rappers who really live that life that don't show that type of shit. And you see how they grow. You look at Gucci Man. You think Gucci Man was promoting that he popped somebody and he was selling drugs? On video? They could use the music all they want, but there's no factual evidence other than them saying some words. Unless you can put 2 and 2 together, you can't, you know what I mean? But Snitch Now was out here like broadcasting, hey, come get me. I don't care. How many people sat him down and told him, Fat Joe 50, like, yo, you need to stop, the feds gonna come. And the feds came.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's something I understand. I know. I seen what they were saying. Everything was gonna happen the way they said it was gonna happen. Because he's out here acting like a fucking goof. You know what I mean? If it
Yeah.
walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck, right?
Yeah.
So I knew he was a rat. 50 knew he was a rat. Fat Joe knew he was a rat. They just weren't trying to call him a rat at the time. They were calling him
Yeah.
stupid. Charlemagne even said it like, yo, you need to go call God or something. Oh, no, I'm gangsta. I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah. That's Charlemagne. That it's funny how the time of events too, because I'm on social media a lot, just like you guys, and I remember he did the Breakfast Club interview, and that was like weird. He fired everybody, and then like in that week, that's when he got indicted, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I agree with you. You're my brother. I'm gonna have to disagree to disagree in terms of you understanding, because I come from a place where I grew up where, fam, there's no excuse. You sign up for this shit. Maybe it's my ignorance that's not allowing me to understand, but I've seen grown women go through worse and not
Mm-hmm.
and not rap, fam. Like,
Yo,
the
listen,
shit's a
but
bitch.
listen, no, listen. I'm not telling you that he's not a bitch or he's not a rat. What I'm saying is everybody's seen it. That's why I understand. When you can
Mhm.
see certain people's characteristics and how they
Yeah,
move
yeah.
and how loose they are, you know the minute they get caught, they're gonna squeal, bro. You
Mhm.
see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Think about it. If I'm out here every day talking about I bust my gun on social media and all that stuff, and people notice, and something happens, and the police hold me, you really think I'm gonna hold my mouth if I'm out here promoting it like that? Like, how many
But there's
people
a
think
lot
you
of
are
but
really
there's a
promoting?
but on the flip side, there's a lot of people that do promote it and they don't rap, fam.
Of course, but you have to understand though. We know their character. We see they've been through trials and tribulations. We
Okay,
see
okay.
stuff.
Now I understand what you're saying.
Do you see
Now
what
I
I'm saying?
understand.
Like, it, you see, okay, DJ Drama. They said he was selling drugs. Was he selling drugs? No. And even
No,
if he was, he had it on the rap so well that they had to come. They took all of his studio stuff, and he had to rebuild it. And you see where he's at now.
exactly.
You see what I'm
I think
saying,
he's even in a I think he's even in a better place than he was before.
right? So, and that's what I mean. Like at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like I knew he was gonna do what he was gonna do. Nobody acts like that and has all these just out here. Who's got
Hmm.
time for that? If you're really making money, you're really making moves, you're really doing your thing, and you're living what you're talking about, who has time to be on social media every single day talking to people?
His thing was like the numbers, though. The numbers was helping him. So he was bragging mixed with the thing, right? Because he's number one. He everything he dropped, I think he went like 7 for 7, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Seven
Yeah,
for seven, all the tracks. I think 7 in a row, they were all number ones. Platinum, or excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the gist, like, that's what I think that's why he would go on. He would keep going and brag, and he's the hottest on top of all that extra shit, right?
yeah.
But I mean, like I said, man, it's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
Well, no, King. I, I see the point you're trying to make, and I see the point you're trying to make. But for me, I understand where you're coming from, but I still can't give him a pass. Or
No,
I
I
still
can't.
can't say, he's not.
It's
He
not a
wasn't built
pass though.
like that.
You guys keep
No,
confusing it for a
no,
pass.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
But
not
that's
a
why I
know
said
you're not
pass.
no.
saying that.
But hold on. That's why I said in the beginning, before the second time when we were joking with you, understanding. That's why I said when in life, fam, sometimes it's not what it is; it's what it seems. So like if you're a person that comes across as understanding, someone outside looking in could be like, okay, maybe he would do that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you more are accustomed, like you understand, like fuck that. No understanding for me. That's why I said, excuse my ignorance. And I kind of understand what Da Vinci's saying. But that's why I said I agree to disagree, because I understand in a way, but my ignorance is not allowing me to like allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
No.
sure. No, I fully understand. I just want everybody to understand this. It's not a pass. It's that when you see characteristics of somebody and you see how they came up or how they, this everything that they show you. If it shows you somebody who talks a big game but is gonna run tuck tail when they don't have certain things in their life, you have to realize that those people are usually not weak, but they're self-centered at times. So
Yeah.
Stein did that to save himself, right? Because first they wanted to kill him. Like he gave himself every excuse not to be a stand-up motherfucker. Is what I'm trying to explain to you. He gave himself the excuse. I'm showing you the excuses and saying that's the behavior of somebody. In the future, you will see whether it's Snitch Nine or others. Now, when I related to the 13-year-old guy, I can't put him on that pedestal because I don't know anything about him being gangster. Yeah, he might have a friend, but come on now. You can't tell me 44 that you have some people who've been around people who they're not really about it, but that person's just there because they might be helping them or something, and something goes wrong. I'm not saying it's a random shooting, but I am saying that, you know what I mean? Maybe he wasn't about that. And we don't even know where it happened. It could have happened in front of his house.
Yeah, yeah.
But
As
yo,
opposed to
His
the
mom, you know what I
13-year-old,
mean?
right? You're talking about the 13-year-old, you mean?
Yeah, the 13-year-old. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about now. And that's why I'm trying to compare, saying like it's not the same thing. I don't look at it the same. Because the facts are Snitch Nine was out here promoting all types of stuff, talking bad. You know what I mean? And once those three-letter word boys came and yoked him up, he was gonna start singing like a parakeet.
yo, let me clarify. When I say pass, I wasn't trying to say you giving a pass, King. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to clarify the situation for people that's not in depth with these type of things.
Yeah.
People that don't have their head in there. You trying to clarify? Said, yo, he wasn't about that. And you could have saw it from the jump. I see where you're coming from. But the thing is, though, man, if you're gonna go live off somebody's hype and somebody's power, you're gonna have to live with it. You know what I'm saying? So if your homeboys are gangster and you ain't about that, and you go act like you're about it, when it comes down to it, you gotta live up to it.
I mean, that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can honestly say that I believe all three of us are raised that way. So,
of course. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
So, like, you know what I mean? I'm not promoting snitching. I'm not saying that, but people have to start realizing I'm not you and you're not me.
That's true. Right? That's very true.
And there's a group of people in life that you're gonna run into. 3 levels of them. People who are about it, people who don't want to be about it, and people who pretend that they're about it, and shit, they'll go fold like a cheap tent. You know what I mean? They go fold like a chair at a banquet hall. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. You get me? So it's like I'm not out here promoting, not to be snitch. I'm just saying, listen, for me, I'm watching what's going on. I'm talking about this is my opinion. My opinion is I understand why he did that because he was a bitch ass kid. Just like Frank Lucas. Okay, he told on everybody because he had no honor.
Yo,
your hands in the cookie jar, you get caught.
But hold on,
why
you over? Frank Lucas didn't tell on everybody that he was dealing with.
But listen, this is what I mean. We can't stretch the word snitch. That nigga snitched. Period. That is I don't care. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say.
No. I'm not saying whether who he. It doesn't matter. I'm just correcting you because I'm not sure if he snitched on his colleagues. I think he snitched on the cops, right?
But still, snitch.
Yeah, it's still snitching.
He's still snitch. Yeah. Like, just hold it. You got caught, bro. Like, there doesn't need to be this long explanation onto why he told anybody tell him. You know what I'm saying? But I just, like I said, with Snitch Nines, I understand it. Frank Lucas, same thing. Nicky Barnes, same thing. These guys felt like they lost control or whatever the situation was, and they wanted to save their own skin. You know what I mean?
Yo,
think about that in a fight. You get in a fight with somebody on the road, and you and the dude start banging on. A dude's friends come. Now, if you're with a homeboy and your homeboy dip, that's just as bad as a snitch. Nigga's a pussy. He just bitch. A whole bitch out here. Okay? That's what they are. Whole out here. Right?
Well, you had me rolling when you said that.
Yo, but about the whole Frank Lucas thing, though, I refused to watch the movie because I heard he was a snitch. So that's just
so you watch Pay the Full? You watch Pay the Full?
That's a little bit crazy.
You watch Pay the Full?
But that's just how I'm built, though.
No, no,
But
but
you
did you
watch
watch
Paid
Paid in
in
Full?
Full though? You watch Paid
I
in Full
watch
though?
I watch Paid in Full.
So how
I
you
didn't
not
know.
watch? How you not
I
watch
did
American
I didn't
Gangster?
I didn't know. See, I went into Paid in Full without knowing like there was snitching. But Frank Lucas, homeboy said, yeah,
So Rico's your boy now.
Rico.
Rico's your
No,
man to them, huh?
don't get it confused, bro. I said I went into that movie without knowing. If I know there was snitching in that movie, I would never watch it.
So you didn't watch what Whitey Bulger? You didn't watch that one, or White Boy Ricky? You didn't watch that one?
Like I said,
White
if
Boy
I
Rick?
go in them, if I know they're gonna be snitch, I'll boycott the movie. But
But
if
you
I
see,
don't, I go.
here's my take on that because this is balance of opinions, right? You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
respect everybody's opinion, whether we disagree or disagree. That's why I love this podcast you guys got going. But my thing is like as to what you're saying, you gotta at least watch it. You might learn something that you might never ever knew. Well, it doesn't have to be with the snitching or the street of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like watch it, sit down. You might learn a different way to interact with someone or something. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
to say
you're
that you're not
absolutely
gonna
right.
watch it, there's a lot of things you can learn because let's say you stumble upon X amount of money. You don't have to be a drug dealer. It can happen anyway. You win the lottery. He shows you in that movie, like he came up from the bottom, and the first thing he did when he got up, he jobbed for all of his family.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
those are little lessons that you can learn. So I advise you to look at the movie, fam. Look at the
But
movie, fam.
no. You're completely right. You have a valid point. You know, and maybe someday I'll get there. But I just I've been around situation. I've seen things that I've seen people snitch on people and
Mm-hmm.
just ruin people's life and
Trust me.
ruin people's life that's close to them that has nothing to do with the situation. So you know what I'm
I've
saying?
seen
So
that too. I've
yeah,
seen that
you
too.
know what I'm saying. So you know where I'm coming from. I don't need to say much after that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Of course. I mean that's always gonna be a thing. But let's get back into some actual music now. Are you gonna be coming over with any new mixes, or is there anything we should be looking out for? You want to give us
Just
any
look out for
plugs?
my new mix. Trying to work on my Spotify page and getting a couple mixes. In the last 10 days, I just been like I said, I just signed up with a website to download music. So I'm just building my library. Before I was using iTunes and I had to buy all my songs. So you could think that would be crazy expensive. But now, since I signed up, I've doubled the amount of music I had. So just going through it right now, sorting it out. That way I could be the best of my abilities if I get a gig or when I'm doing my lives, right? So yeah, I'm gonna put out a mixtape soon. Look out for my next Spotify playlist, coming up. I already got one out there, the showcase. That was a collab I did on IG January 2nd with Prime Hype on IG. They sell shoes, drip, Hype Beast fans. If you're watching this, you can hit them up on IG. So yeah, I'm just working, just working. I'm gonna do a live. I gotta just get into the more live, just getting interactive with my fans and just not doing lives where I need to be like it needs to be presented. I need to just wake up and sometimes just do a live, take some suggestions and do a live. So I'm just working. Just my big thing right now is just pushing out a mixtape where people can refer to me and know what I'm about.
Okay, for sure, for sure. I mean, hopefully we can get a collab in. I mean, on the
Of
balance of
course.
sports, the balance of opinion sports. I think we might do something before.
Super Bowl, you were saying,
Yeah,
right?
the Super Bowl and after the Super Bowl, and I think the All-Star game and after the All-Star game. So
Okay,
look out
okay.
for that because we got our boy, DJ 44. Maybe we'll do a little hour joint beforehand, have
Of
you
course.
spin, take some questions, take some bets, whatever the case is.
Hit me
Just
up.
friendly
Hit
bets,
me
no
up.
real gambling. Just
Yeah.
whatever the case is, and rock with it there. But other than that though, man, I'm happy that you came through. You know what I mean? I see you working, my guy. Um, Everything has a reason for happening. You know what I'm saying? You've been
Real
doing
talk.
this DJ thing for a minute. You know what I mean? We've been helping each other out behind the
Real
scenes,
talk.
getting certain little things done. And I wish the best for you, my brother. And let's make this a prosperous year for both of us. You get me?
Yes, I
And
wish you
everybody
guys.
else around too.
Yeah, I wish you guys the same too, man. Your podcast is great. Keep building, keep reaching the masses, and you guys are doing big things. But I don't see nobody in the city doing this type of thing. So you guys keep working. You guys, you guys are doing big things, man.
Yeah,
And
for sure, for sure.
make sure you
Yeah.
follow me. Make sure you follow me at 44 the DJ, the T-shirt. You see my guys wearing it. Respect
Right.
and love. You know.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. So thanks for coming on, bro. Thanks for
Yeah.
kicking it with us. Thanks for making the time. Really appreciate you. And
Anytime.
you're killing it, bro. You're
Yeah,
killing it.
thank
No,
you,
no
bro.
no fanboy, just real man talking. You're killing it.
Yeah, thanks, man. You guys too, bro. You guys too, man.
For sure.
But hold on, DJ. You got to get on him though, man. Like you got to let the boy give you your props, man, or something, man.
Right?
Yeah.
This guy don't like taking props, and he's the center of this shit. What's wrong with him?
Yeah. You got to give DJ 44 his props on King James winning the ring, man.
We don't want to get into that. He's not ready for that.
This isn't even. Hold on, man. Let me get my water, man.
Hold on.
Let me get my water, man.
Hold on, he ain't ready.
Listen, man. Let me hit my vape real quick. Listen, man.
I rate it.
Yeah. You gotta hit that and do it, man.
Listen, man.
What you got for me?
Listen, man. He's a LeBron James fan. He's not a Lakers fan, okay? So I can't really congratulate him.
Now, though.
I congratulate all real Lakers fans from the jump. LeBron James fans, I just say, hey, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're doing well. But for my Lakers fans, congratulations. You know what I mean? We beat Boston, baby. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, for the LeBron James fans, this isn't even the sports one. That's how I don't even know why we're bringing this up. Like, we can get him on the sports one, and you guys can talk some soccer and all that fun stuff. But I don't know why you over here trying to air something on like 6 months ago. 6 months ago, this thing happened. You know what I mean? And you still on my case.
6 months, exactly.
That's coming from a Lakers fan, eh?
6 months ago, it's long overdue, man. Right? I know my homeboy DJ 44 was waiting for it.
Right?
Listen, man, I keep telling you, bro. Okay, people act like Lakers was starving. Okay, we been at championships. Okay, this one is a great one.
That's your excuse.
What? I don't have an excuse. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm telling you how I feel.
Before we come off of this, man, you remember when King James won? What did he say? All I want, man, I just want Rob to have his respect.
Yeah, you get
the Lakers to have his respect.
They been had it.
And listen, one more thing. I deserve my damn respect. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Yo, listen, man.
Why you hating, B?
Clippers
this, Clippers that, Clippers this, Bucks that.
What are you talking about, Clippers, bro? Pull the receipts
Warriors
up.
this, Warriors that.
Yo, Brody, pull the receipts up. Because I'm not talking about no Clippers right now. Ain't nobody talking about no Clippers. Okay, ain't nobody talking about no flop town. Ain't nobody talking about Pandemic P. This isn't the sports podcast, okay? Leave me alone, all right? Just leave me alone.
All right. Yo, DJ 44, we'll leave him alone, but guess what? This sets it up for the next sports one. You gotta come on.
Come on, man. Anytime. You guys know my info. Hit me up. I'm ready to go, man.
So this right here sets it up for part 2 of that,
Come on, man. Look out for that Balance of Opinion sports episode coming soon.
Yeah, for sure. So, yo, yet again, like, comment, and subscribe. Go to Spotify. Hit up DG44's page. While you at it, slide over to the Balance of Opinions. And then you can go to YouTube and check out Balance of Opinions and Balance of Opinion Sports, as well as IG. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. It's easy. It's free. Don't worry. Other than that, though, it's your boy Kingy Crunch Glass. I'm Manila.
Nai Vinci, Star of the Eagle, Eat the Soul.
And my guy.
44 the DJ. If I ain't spinning it, it ain't approved.
Huh?